Anger does not shout before it enters your life. It arrives quietly. One word, one look, one small insult, and suddenly your peace is gone. Many people lose their happiness not because life is hard, but because they react to everything. This is the story of a man who learned that no one can disturb your peace unless you allow them. Isak was a good man, hardworking, honest, responsible. But Isak had one weakness. He reacted to everything. If someone spoke to him with a sharp tone, his anger rose. If someone insulted him, his chest burned. If someone disrespected him, his whole day was ruined. People said, Isak is strong, but his anger controls him. And deep inside, Isak knew it was true. Every morning, Isak promised himself, "Today I will stay calm." But by afternoon, someone would test him. A coworker mocked him. A neighbor blamed him. A stranger pushed him in traffic. And just like that, his voice rose, his face hardened, his peace disappeared. After every argument, Isak felt tired. Not powerful, not proud, just tired. At night he lay in bed replaying the same scenes again and again. What if I had stayed silent? What if I had walked away? But morning came, and the cycle continued. One evening, after a painful argument that cost him a friendship, Isak walked alone to clear his mind. He did not know where he was going. His feet carried him to a quiet place outside the city. There, near a small stream, sat an old man. The man wore simple clothes. His posture was calm. His eyes were clear and steady. He was a monk, or perhaps just a teacher of life. The old man looked at Isak and said gently, "You are carrying a storm inside you." Isak froze. "How do you know?" he asked. The old man smiled. "Because your silence is loud." Isak sat down without speaking. After a moment he said, "I get angry too easily. People disrespect me. I react, and I regret it." The old man picked up a cup, filled it with clear water from the stream, and held it out. "Look at this water," he said. "It is calm. You can see through it." Then he dropped a handful of dirt into the cup. The water turned muddy. "Did the dirt change the water?" the man asked. "Or did the water allow the dirt to enter?" Isak did not answer. The old man continued, "People throw dirt every day. Words, insults, opinions. You decide whether to drink it." Isak frowned. "But if I don't react, people will think I am weak." The old man shook his head slowly. "A man who reacts is controlled. A man who responds is free." He paused, then added, "Anger feels like strength, but it is borrowed power. Calmness is real strength." Those words stayed with Isak. The old man stood and pointed to the stream. "Do you see how water moves around stones? It does not fight them. It does not stop. It flows." Then he looked directly at Isak. "Be like water, not because you are weak, but because you are wise." Before Isak could ask another question, the old man walked away, leaving only silence and flowing water. The next day, Isak returned to his normal life. But something was different. He decided to test the lesson. At work, a colleague criticized him loudly in front of others. Isak felt the familiar heat rise in his chest. His mind screamed, "Defend yourself. React now." Then he remembered the cup of water. He took one slow breath. He said calmly, "I hear you. Let's discuss this later." The room went quiet. His colleague looked confused, and for the first time, Isak felt something new: control. Later that week, a stranger insulted him in traffic. Old Isak would have shouted. New Isak stayed silent. He watched the anger rise and then fall, like a wave that does not break. That night, he slept peacefully. But the real test came days later. Someone spread lies about Isak. Serious lies. His reputation was attacked. Friends advised him to fight back, to insult, to attack. Isak felt torn. Then he remembered another lesson. The old man had said, "If someone gives you poison, you don't have to drink it." Isak chose his response carefully. He spoke only the truth. He stayed respectful. He stayed calm. Some people still believed the lies, but Isak kept his peace. And slowly, the truth stood on its own. Weeks passed. People noticed the change. They said, "Isak is different." Insults no longer shook him. Negativity no longer controlled him. Not because the world changed, but because he did. One evening, Isak returned to the stream. The old man was there again. This time, Isak bowed his head. "I understand now," he said. "No one can disturb my peace unless I allow them." The old man smiled. "Remember this," he said. "You cannot stop birds from flying over your head, but you can stop them from building a nest in your mind." Isak walked away, carrying a quiet strength. He learned that reacting gives power away. Responding takes power back. Silence can be wisdom. Calm is not weakness. Peace is a choice. And now this story speaks to you. Every day, the world will test you. Words will come. Provocations will come. But remember, you won't need to attend every argument you are invited to. You do not have to drink every poison offered to you. You do not have to react to feel strong. Protect your peace. Master your emotions. Respond with wisdom. Because the strongest person in the room is the one who remains calm. And from this moment on, choose to be that person. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire peace, strength, and growth. Because every story here helps you become a better version of yourself.